Well, hey Grace, happy Friday. Just a real quick video announcement for you. The yard signs are in, and here is one, and I'm going to show you just in a moment where you can find them yourself. They are outside and available for you to just swing on by whenever that works for you. I want to give you 3 P's, and I don't alliterate often, but here's an opportunity to do so. The first P is to pluck. I want you to come by the church and pluck a yard sign out of the flower bed. The second P is to plant, and the third P is to pray. We don't know what the Lord's going to do with these things. We do think we're ready to be able to respond to some of the needs in our community, but we don't know what He's going to do with this. We don't know what we'll have the opportunity to do through these being planted. So we want to pray. We want to pray that we can meet both physical needs and spiritual needs. That's important, and we've been called as a church, I believe, to do both, and we don't want to fall off on one side or the other. We want to aim to do both. So we want to be plucking, want to be planting, and we want to be praying. And one of the things that's just tremendous, and it's been actually just really encouraging to myself and your elder team, is your generosity through the last 4 months of the calendar year, but most certainly over the last 2 in particular. On the email Wednesday, I told you that we are exceeding the amount of money needed to keep the lights on, to do all of those normal routine things, and that's tremendous. I mean, our giving's almost on track and on budget, which is just tremendous. But there is another figure that I didn't talk about in the email that's even more tremendous than that. Through the first 4 months of this year, you have given more to the Deacon Fund than you gave all of last year. And last year's giving was really strong to the Deacon Fund. And this year, through 4 months, you've almost given $4,000 in addition to everything that's been given to keep the light bills on, keep the phone bill paid, keep the internet access flowing. And that's just tremendous. And that gives our deacons the ability to be ready when people in our church and or people from our community say, we've got some needs. And the yard signs are a part of that. We're actually using some of the outreach and serving money from Grace Kids 2020 to be prepared for the yard sign element. But all of that speaks to, and the fact that we're even able to do this, speaks to and reflects your generosity. And we want to be a church that is asking the question, how do we love and serve those in our community well? And your generosity, Grace, has led us to ask those questions even more during a global pandemic than we were ever asking before. And I just think that's tremendous, and it's just tremendously encouraging. So let's pluck, let's plant, and let's keep praying and ask God to glorify Himself as He uses us to meet needs in our community, physically and spiritually. Have a great Friday. God bless.